Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be comparing two of the top student loan providers for funding your education. We're going to be comparing College Ave versus Ascent, which is the better company when it comes to securing your student loans, when it comes to your college and your upcoming semester. Again, in this video, we're going to be breaking down the pros and cons of, again, Ascent and College Ave, and which makes sense and which is really the best option for you when you're looking at securing your student loans. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at here in today's video. Of course, if you want to check out either of these companies mentioned here in today's video, you want to check out those links linked down below in the video description, again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and again dive into this comparison of College Ave and Ascent. So first, we're going to be starting with College Ave. Now, College Ave is a popular student loan company when it comes to securing your student loans. They offer both student loans for undergraduate, graduate, international, parent, law, MBA, medical, dental, health professions, as well in terms of those graduate loans. And for those private student loans, again, we talked about that I have career loans, parent loans, and undergraduate loans. In addition to those private student loans and graduate loans, they also offer student loan refinancing in case maybe if at some point in the future you want to refinance your student loans, you can also do that directly through College Ave, which is kind of a nice little time saver there in case you want to refinance, in case interest rates change at some point in the future when you're looking at your student loans. Now, with College Ave, it's important to consider a variety of factors when you're looking at them and going with them for your student loans. Again, number one being those rates and the types of options you can use when you're looking at those repayment terms. Now, in this video, we're also going to be taking a look at this page here, which is a list that breaks down some of the best student loan companies, and College Ave is actually our number one choice here on the channel. Now, as you can see here, this page ranks the list of some of the best student loan companies. If you want to get access to this page here, this will be that first link down below in the video description, again, where you compare and shop around for a variety of different student loan lenders. Now, taking a look at College Ave, as you can see, they offer fixed rates from 2.95% all up to 17.99%. And now these rates are subject to change depending on when you're watching this video. The rates may be different, so it's important for you to actually go through the online application process, see how to apply it, the links in the video description, and then you can get a realistic and up-to-date rate as far as what you actually qualify for when you're looking at your student loans, because there are a variety of different factors, again, whether you are just the student borrower or if you're also going to be taking on a cosigner. That's something to consider as well. Now, looking at College Ave specifically, you can use them also to cover up to 100% of your school costs. These are your school certified expenses. This includes tuition, books, fees, laptops, any kind of things you can think of that you need for your schooling. You also have cosigner release after 36 on-time payments if eligible, which is really key there because a lot of other companies don't have cosigner release at all. So it is nice that they do actually offer that as well. Now, they also offer flexible options for repayment, and they have no application, origination, or prepayment fees, and checking your rates won't affect your credit score with College Ave, which is a really nice aspect of using a company like College Ave because checking your rates won't affect your credit score. Again, it's a soft pull with College Ave, and in terms of their online application process, it's pretty simple. Just click through and you can see how to apply at the link here, and then it'll take you over to this page here where you can select whether you're the student borrower or the cosigner and go through and enter in your information. Now, in terms of other pros and cons and things to consider when you're looking at College Ave and you're shopping around for a variety of different lenders, is they do actually offer a monthly scholarship sweepstakes that's currently up to $1,000, which is something that is cool that they do offer. But in terms of their overall pros and cons, and we are considering going with College Ave, is they do offer a high loan amount, which is pretty good for a lot of student loans. They start at $1,000 all the way up to the cost of attendance and have a $180,000 lifelong maximum, which is pretty up there, especially for those private student loans. So you should be good to go in terms of the high loan amount that College Ave does offer. They also have flexible repayment terms in 5, 8, 10, 15 years, and then all the way up to 20 years for those graduate loans. Something else to consider is they do offer hardship protections like deferment and forbearance as well in case you have any kind of issues down the road trying to repay your loans. And they also offer, no cosigner is required for U.S. students, which is nice that no cosigner is required for their loans, again, for U.S. students. Now, on the other side of that, it is required for international students. So if you are an international student, they do require a cosigner, although I'm pretty sure honestly, pretty much every student loan company that is going to approve an international student, you're going to need at least a U.S. cosigner, a U.S.-based cosigner, in order to process that loan for an international student. If you're going through private student loans, that's something to consider. Now, in terms of other options as well, one of the cons with the College Ave is, again, the cosigner can't be released until half of the repayment term has passed. But again, honestly, that's not the worst con because a lot of companies don't allow it at all. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you're still kind of locked in, but you're not locked in for the full length of the loan period, which is pretty important, honestly, when you're looking at and shopping around from different student loan companies. Again, it's still why College Ave is actually our #1 choice here on the channel for private student loans when you're looking at student loans for college. Again, if you want to get access to this page here, it'll be that first link down below in the video description. Moving along, next in the list we have is, again, comparing to Ascent, right? So how does Ascent compare to College Ave? What do they offer, right? Now, Ascent offers a variety of different types of college loans. They offer both college loans and career loans, actually, for career training and trade school loans. That's something a little bit different from College Ave in terms of the career training side of things, although College Ave does also have a lot of the types of career-based loans as well, so they do offer that. It is just a program that Ascent kind of focuses a little bit more on. Now, in terms of their college loans, right, this includes graduate, whether it be cosign or non-cosign. This includes parent loans, international students, and DACA students, as well as for graduate loans, that's MBA, dental, medical, health professions, law, PhD, and masters with Ascent. Now, in terms of the pros that you want to consider with Ascent, is they do consider borrowers with no credit. They also have a high loan limit, similar to College Ave, where, however, with Ascent, it starts at $2,001 all the way up to $200,000 for undergraduate loans and $400,000 for graduate loans. So a bit higher on the graduate loan side, but pretty similar when you're looking at undergraduate loans, although they do have a higher minimum. So if you just need $1,000, you're better off going with College Ave. But if you do need, maybe, then it could be worth looking into Ascent. Now, in terms of the other aspects, they have a cosigner release available after just 12 payments, so it is a little bit less of a time for that cosigner release as well. And they have a 1% cashback rewards availability depending on what you currently are, again, accessible to be given in terms of what they're offering. They also can give up to a 1% interest rate discount for auto pay. So that's something else to consider with Ascent in terms of those types of rate discounts. Now, in terms of the cons with Ascent, something to consider is they do have a maximum fixed APR, which is on the high side in terms of that max level APR. And they also don't offer student loan refinancing. So if at any point in the future you need to refinance your student loans, you will have to go through an external company. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is kind of like an extra inconvenience that you have to switch loan companies in terms of who you're paying and all those kind of things. So it can be a little bit of an extra hassle if you need to refinance in the future in case rates change or your financial situation changes as well. So that's something to consider with Ascent. Now, in terms of the cosigner requirements, right? Are cosigners required for DACA recipients and non-U.S. citizens or permanent residents? Again, kind of same thing here with Ascent and with College Ave in terms of those cosigner requirements. Now, in terms of the loan terms of Ascent, it is 5, 7, 12, 15, and 20 years. For their different loan terms. Again, they also have the deferment and forbearance options available for your student loans as well with Ascent. Now, something overall to consider when you're looking at their application as well, as you can apply online as well and check your rates. You can see, okay, am I the student or am I the parent, guardian, family, friend? Again, this would be like the cosigner essentially is the, someone else category, right? So that's what it looks like. Now, honestly, at the end of the day, when you're considering both Ascent or College Ave, is consider which company is giving you the best interest rate. At the end of the day, when you're shopping around, right, you're looking at all these different student loan companies, whether it be Earnest, Credible, Citizens, Sallie Mae, SoFi, College Ave, or Ascent, you're shopping around. Honestly, whatever company gives you the best rates at the end of the day is probably going to be the best pick for you, and that's why typically College Ave does, rank #1, just because they do give pretty good rates for most of the student borrowers who apply through College Ave. Again, it depends on your situation. Again, I would recommend checking out both College Ave and Ascent even to consider when you're looking at your student loans. They are both two of the kind of like top student loan providers and companies in the marketplace, so neither is really necessarily a bad option when you're looking at student loans. And it's just important to consider to check your rates with the companies. Again, checking your rate with Ascent as well in under 3 minutes without impacting your credit score. Again, kind of pretty much the same thing here with College Ave, in that, you know, checking rates won't affect your credit score. So it's worth at least checking your rates with both companies, and then, you know, put them against each other, see which company is going to give you the best interest rate. Because at the end of the day, even just a small difference in the interest rate and the payment terms you're able to get with one company over another is going to save you a lot of money in the long run. So really, that's the biggest thing that it comes down to. I'd recommend checking your rates with both companies and when you're shopping around, and consider the factors that I talked about here in this video, right? And cosigner releases in terms of the loan terms and the loan amounts, right? All those factors are important when you're considering how much money you need, and, you know, what are the payment terms that you're comfortable with when you're looking at your student loans. So hopefully, guys, you found this video helpful when comparing both College Ave and Ascent. Again, you really can't go wrong with either of these companies at the end of the day, but just depends on which company is going to give you the best interest rates at the end of the day. So, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Again, if you want to check out and shop around for student loans, you go and check out that first link down below in the video description. That's brandonvalesky.com/best-student-loans. Again, it's going to be that first link down below in the video description if you want to get access to this page here. And guys, if you found this video helpful in comparison between College Ave and Ascent, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.